Look at DRX though, they're going for that classic play. This is what they did on the bonus round yesterday.
It's explosive. Already the dash straight up into the top of Nest. A bit of preparation though, Shandy was ready for it and he shuts that down.
You would love to catch him just before he plants though. The spike is down and now you've got these classic post-plant setups. Look at the positioning of Mako all the way back with double snake bites. He's already fired one off.
This is chaos though. Already you can see the NIP were kind of ready for this one, but the crossfire setup in kitchen. RB collects two, just needs to try and hold it down in mid-zest. The shots eventually finding their mark, and with the snake bite on top of it, it's an easy pick-off there for Stacks. And it is this stack onto the A site. This is a troubling scenario right now for DRX if they just run into this one without clearing the corners and using utility to be able to work their way in, but it looks like they won't be having too many issues regarding that. The wall's going to go up as well, which means a safe plant for them.
Double
John
shock
looking
dart
for a little bit more, but
Brent,
yeah,
this is
now
what
this
Valor
is
was
the
talking
post-plant, man. This is where the post-plants start to come into play.
Double shock dart, double snake bite, KO fragment grenade as well. Does NIP push forward? Do they take those positions away? How does Mako still win?
Mako tries to go for a quick little two-tap swing around the corner. Zest now left alone in a 1v3 with Shandy taking that high ground position. They actually didn't get any information off of the initial drone from Kawazine, and now here comes the hit from DRX. The drone let them in initially as well, pushing the players back.
Look how good that slow orb
popped
is.
off. Yep. Slow orb denies any sort of plays, just trying to push deep into them, and again it's the same Sage wall, but this time the players, obviously NIP deciding to play all the way back here for this retake.
Mako's got a flank coming back through mid too. Not playing the
critical.
classic post-plant
Oh
lineup.
my goodness, playing close up. It's going to be the trade. Buzz getting to one, John eventually finding the other one.
And here comes Mako around the back.
Yeah,
he's going to start to get an angle.
Everything right now with the diffusers being stuck. They're going to be able to get in the half here. Can DRX try and disrupt it? And the answer is yes. And the Sage wall goes down, doesn't actually get broken. A piece of it does. RB so low right now. Viper's Pit off the back, and that is going to just stretch over to the spike. John wants to play aggressive. He's just jumping straight in to his own demise.
That's the John I know and love. He goes for that one. You can definitely argue that you need a play to be made in that situation, though, because you're in a 4v5 situation, fighting into Viper's Pit when they've got all of the post-plant setups already. It's going to be so difficult for NIP here.
Buzz is just watching for this lurk off the side of yellow right now.
That wasn't meant to happen.
Yeah, I mean, at this point it is just a save. You can see the players of NIP already exiting this.
Yeah.
And this is the trouble with DRX, is they are so good at the push and pull of this map and being able to set up and use all of that utility for the post plant. But now 30 seconds remaining. It's do or die for them. Quick flash comes through. Surely NIP, they can't be doing this to them. The crossfire setup from the top of it. The dart is impeccable as well. 22 seconds left, and still the spike, no signs of it coming down. It's up to Mako on the flank. The res comes through. He finds the picks anyway. With him and Zest, they combined it as quickly as they can. He does find the one. He knows the players are on the side, but he is being pincered right now from mid. Still the spray down. A quick little reset of the aim. And 4 kills for him. RB just flexing on him, I guess, for the time being. And while all that was going on, a diff there from the Jet players coming through. They break the wall, and DRX being punished for taking their sweet time. And this time, to get off the safe plant.
The spike does not go down. Yeah, Brent, that's the massive, crucial difference. How do you even retrieve that thing? I mean, Mako's still got his wall, but everybody on NIP knows exactly where it is.
It's going to take some heroics. 15 seconds remaining. NIP are playing this so far back, they don't want to give up any sort of player advantage, and yeah, as soon as the plant noise comes through, the swing timing from all of them, they collapse onto DRX, knowing that they had no other choice.
They've got the read here. And this smoke the BNJ's got down is amazing, but it's immediately going to be neutralized.
Yeah, can't use it.
30 seconds left.
Not with Stacks popping his ultimate. He's pressing everybody around him, and there is Mako catching the player through the lurk, the plant.
He gets 2!
That's unbelievable, actually. That's unbelievable. RB just needs to try and hop away. Now we see it. A little tap there onto the spike. They realize that nobody's actually quite on it, but the important factor being that DRX, they've got the player advantage and they have the utility, and Mako still alive, lurking through this mid area. Going to be any sort of heroics. They eventually take care of him, but not before he's done the damage. It's going to take more than that, though. John has to pop off 3 kills. The quick dismiss, but doesn't know where Stacks is. Right round the corner. Shandy could do some magic with this one. Just working his way up so carefully, but he is getting spotted.
And the immediate reaction is to pop the Viper's Pit in a 5v3. DRX have no intention of letting NIP get around, a crumb, a sniff, nothing.
still going to be pushed off though. B&J ends up using that Viper's Pits, but all the damage, all the utility again. Final round of the half, and they are doing something completely different. The flash comes through, Buzz just pops out of it, says hello, goodbye.
And it's going to end up being a very similar play to the original pistol, but with much more of a contacty feel to the beginning of it. Really difficult to get the read there that they were going for a mid to B. And look at the position of RB in their spawn.
Besney needs this pick. He's not aiming properly.
Michael's just had everything. And again, RB's going on a magical adventure as Buzz slaughters everyone in Nest.
Oh my goodness. Mate, look at this. It's disgusting.
There is just no hope in that round
for
NIP. As NIP just completely silently contacted.
And they have got in for free. Stax was waiting up top there. Now Zesty does have a bit of a lineup for this. Rebound off the top. Shock darts to see if he can catch any unsuspecting players. But the way this wall is set up as well, it's so annoying to try and break here. Lovely shock dart.
Breaks that one. The full amount of that. He's going to get healed back up to 100, but this wall is so annoying to get through. And there's a couple of NIP players on the other side of it.
See just a little gap in the bottom there for them. Buzz though coming through, dashes right round the corner.
No way!
No way does he do that, man. And just 2 players left standing. B&J and Colosine can't even do it. The quick little right click, Buzz goes down, but still the defuse just being stuck in front of them.
They have to force
up to this one, yeah, of course they do, of course they do.
You've got to go for it. And Buzz, he really got away with murder in that previous round.
Drone's going to tag just onto the one player, Buzz, trying to get out of there. Updraft and a dash to escape. Stax though more than ready, throws the flash off to the side, banks it.
Spike planted.
And going to be rewarded with that pick off onto John. Still, Besney, one of those shots. Zesto has worked himself into a deep ankle, and yet he still continues. He's rattling it off. Only the Sheriff in hand, but Mako now 1v3. He's still going to be trying to play this one. For close play, he knows that one of the players on 410 could be dropping off, and Besney was at the back of the side. So many variables to consider now in this one. Just a quick clear around the corner. Crossfire, NIP not letting him get comfortable. Oh, unsuspecting for them. The dart does come through.
The dart sees Buzz, and that is exactly the player you expect to see there. So that doesn't give the stack away.
Drone comes through. It does force the swing. But at least 2 of the players still there dealing with the players. Enough. Surely how? They're getting those picks. Oh my goodness, Mako trying to escape away. Shandy's up in the air with the right click.
I love it.
It's interesting as well. I think John heard footsteps, and he's the one who's just lurking, trying to catch it in mid, but Buzz falling.
How often have we seen this Mako-John battle?
The nade? Don't the nade! What are you doing, Besney? Just tanking it, thinking he'd survive. The plan's disrupted now. Still 50 seconds on the board, and John, he's got to come up huge. One more Lear available to him. Pops it off to the side. The team, though, squeezing them. DRX feeling pressure from every single angle, but Zest, cool, calm, and collected. Only getting the one. B&J flashed up. Just trying to survive, but DRX,
30 seconds left.
they might be pivoting away.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, that'd be a pretty smart read, but it's only Buzz over by B right now.
Yeah.
And that means he's not one of those players with utility that can deny the plant, but he is just going to take the face first off.
Sure. Quick little shot to the head, now the plant needs to go down. John, oh, he lets go of it. Doesn't know what to do, wants to take the duel anyway, and he's giving DRX a perfect in. And this could be the round. Shandy's left alive, the solo player, but shut down once more. 13-4 is the scoreline. Another day in the office for DRX.
They look comfortable, they look practiced.
Wow.
Every part of their game, from the conditioning early on to the big site executes, the post-plant play, the retakes, every part of it looked sublime.